Hello guys, this is Utkarsh and today I will give you a walkthrough of KDM CLI tool. Basically the KDM CLI is nothing but the Kubernetes and Docker Monitoring CLI, which is a unified tool that helps you monitor Docker containers and Kubernetes workloads. Also, it helps to diagnose the issues using AI powered analysis. Basically, I give a demo of how this AI powered analysis can be performed into your terminal also using KDM. To start the demo, I will just simply start my Docker file and the pod I have created with intentional bugs I have added into it. So, for starting, I'll just simply start by not as such. Okay, so right now the files are starting. Now we can start by installing the KDM CLI tool in your system. So for installation, you can simply run npm install -g KDM CLI and the latest. So what it will do? It will just simply fetch the latest version of KDM CLI and install it globally into your system. Right now, I've already installed the KDM CLI latest version into my system. Now we can simply just start the KDM using just simply writing KDM, and you can see KDM is initialized and it shows the connection establishment of between Docker and KDM is successfully connected and Kubernetes also connected. Now, what we can do, we can simply check the runners of the Kubernetes and Docker running in my system. For that, we can just simply run show runners. So it will fetch all the running pods and the containers running into my system and give the status of that particular images. Right now, my both the pods are basically running, which added the intentional bugs. Okay, we have added the intentional bugs that images not exist and this exit one error. Now we can test if our KDM is able to detect this issue or not. So for that, we can just simply run KDM health all. Right now, you can see that the KDM is triggering alert for the failure pods to my desired notification services. To configure your notification services, you can simply run KDM config setup to configure your notification services. Right now, my services is set to Discord. You can simply reconfigure your service to Discord or email. Okay. So after running this command, you can see that the triggering alert for pod is showing. So basically what KDM do, KDM fetch all the failure pods or containers into your system and trigger alerts for them. So right now you can see that my Discord get an alert for the failure containers and failure pods. You can see that pod bad image pod in container is in image pullback off and the Docker container broken flask exited with code 1. So this was about the notification which will be triggered by the KDM into your desired notification services. Now, right now I want to get an analysis of why my this both the containers and the pods are failing. So for that, we can just simply run KDM analyze. And what it will do, it will simply gives you an uh, summary why your error is occurring in the specific containers or pods. So basically for the bad image pod, this error is coming, and for crash pod, this error is coming. But suppose I want this analysis using AI. So for that, I can simply add my AI provider using this KDM auth, and for that we can simply use KDM auth add, and you can add your authentication details for the AI provider backend. But right now my KDM is already set to Olama. You can see that my configured AI provider is Olama, and model I'm using is Quen 2.5 Coder 7B. So the AI provider is connected. Now what I can do, I want this all the errors to be get to be fixed by using AI tool. So what I will do, I will simply run KDM analyze hyphen hyphen explain, and it will analyze the Kubernetes resource, which is nothing but the error, and it fetch to AI, and my AI provider will give me a summary of all the errors, which is for the specific pods, and it also gives recommended fixes for the pods also. Now I'm using the lowest version of the Quinn 2.5 coder, but you can use your AI providers like Claude or Gemini, yeah, ChatGPT using API keys, and you can add the API keys into this. Okay, so right now I got the response by AI that bad image pod has this error and the root cause is this. So we can just simply read the root cause. The image tag nginx 99.99.99 doesn't exist, is incorrected or misspelled. So basically we have added this error intentionally, and the KDM is successfully uh, detect the error, and it also gives the recommended fix that you can just simply use this tag instead of this tag. So I can just simply fix this issue by replacing this tag with the recommended tag. And for this issue, for the second crash pod issue, it shows that the root cause is the application inside the container might be experiencing an issue that prevents it from properly starting up. The recommended fix is check container logs, or you can simply review application code that if it is correct or not, or does it have any syntax error or runtime issues. You can also simply verify the container has enough resources, CPU or memory, that if the resource is low, then it will prevent the app to be running. So right now it is giving me that the restarted multiple times, 5 times. Though first the container app failed to reach the ready state. Now I know this error. So what I will do, I will just simply fix this error by removing this line and redeploy the pod. Okay. Now the pod will be deployed with the fixed changes, and we can re-verify if this changes is correct or not by running the KTM analysis. Now the pod is deployed. Now I can simply run this command analyze. Now we can just simply check that no problems are detected. So the both the problems here we can see bad image pod and crash pod has been removed with the changes given by the AI provider.